Let's bring it back to Ann Coulter
Yeah.
and Vivek.
Yeah, it was two white supremacists having a conversation, and one of them forgot that he was of color.
I think he did. Well, no, he brought it up. He was like, look, I think immigrants or second generation from immigrants are more American and believe in America more than somebody who's been here for 7 years. And you know what? I don't necessarily disagree with that.
No, I do.
Okay, well, this is the reason why I say I don't necessarily disagree with that. Immigrants that are coming from other countries, that the former president called shithole countries, and come here and make a better life, they would love this country a lot more than somebody who's 7 generations in and has been in an abusive relationship for centuries.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you dated somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you dated them, they was a narcissist and egomaniac and they treated you like trash, but they date somebody new and maybe they changed their ways, or that stuff hasn't come out yet and they only getting the good stuff.
It's still the honeymoon period.
It's still the honeymoon period.
People, yeah.
And they're like, this person is great. I'm like, yeah,
just keep up the ruse.
Yeah, you
America
can keep
up the ruse for a few months, maybe even a year. No, America can keep that ruse up.
I think America keeps the ruse up for a little bit longer than a couple months in a year.
Nah, depending on where you immigrate to.
But this idea of what is national identity, and Ann is completely wrong.
Yeah, because I could have swore we were a melting pot. I thought that was our claim to fame.
But I think that when you hear, especially some of these right-wing conservatives talk about what is America, they're talking about white Christian.
Yeah.
Here, and I said two things there. I said white and Christian. If you are any other religion and you think that you're white, no, you're not. Not in their eyes, because they're telling you, she's saying this is what the majority of us, and I'm not going to say the majority, but I'm going to say deep down inside, if you really push somebody, that's a WASP.
Yeah.
That they would say, yeah, no, this is America.
Yeah, but it doesn't even include all white people, because you forgot the As in WASP is Anglo-Saxon.
Yeah. Well, you know what? This is very funny. My bestie, who is Sicilian, excuse me, because there was a difference, ladies and gentlemen, sent me a video of a stand-up comedian who was Italian or Sicilian and from Staten Island, New York, like she's from.
Yeah.
And in that video, the comedian was talking about, he was like, I thought I was white. Growing up, Staten Island, Italian, I thought I was white until I moved to California and I started meeting white people from Wyoming.
Yeah.
And Idaho. And I'm like, wait a minute, am I white? And I think that's an interesting conversation where a lot of people in this country consider themselves white, but they don't fit this metric of what Ann Coulter is talking about.
Right.
So what is nationality?
What is the American nationality?
Yeah, what is the national identity of this country?
We don't have one. That's the point. We don't have an official language. We don't have a national identity. There is a damn reason, because America has marketed itself, because again, it's a business, as a melting pot. Is it the truth? No. They want you to come here and assimilate into a waspy culture, but also recognize that you're just getting proximity to it by assimilating. You're not becoming it. And Ramaswamy, because that's what I'm gonna call him, realized that, oh damn, my proximity to whiteness doesn't make me white. I am still Hindu, Indian, dark-skinned man.
Darker than both of us.
Yeah. In America. And so he ain't had no problem chuckling along against the thing about the blacks. Okay.
No. And American black.
Right. So, he didn't have a problem chuckling along with that. But then she quickly, and ladies and gentlemen, this is the first thing she says. Like, this is not like deep in the conversation.
No, this is literally
the opener.
This is the first 3 minutes of the podcast.
And she says to him, "Thank you so much for furthering our agenda with your little show here. I wouldn't have ever voted for you because you're Indian and a Hindu.
She didn't
not
even
Anglo-Saxon."
If you like that clip, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to catch up on all of our latest content. Don't forget to hit the notification button when you do subscribe so you can get updated every time we release content. We release content every day, whether it's an actual show or clips from the shows. So go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Also, don't forget our Patreon page where you can find our Talking Straight-ish and After Hours Uncensored episodes. That's patreon.com/unsolicited perspectives. But once again, thank you again for listening to Unsolicited Perspectives. I'm your host, Bruce Anthony, and I'm going to catch you next time. I'll holla.